Today's our topic is Human Resource Management, HRM. Let's dive into the topic. Definition of HRM. Human Resource Management, HRM, is the part of a company that takes care of everything related to its people. Imagine a company as a machine. HRM is the part that makes sure the people running that machine are skilled, motivated, and working well together. HRM includes recruiting the right people for the job, selecting the best candidates, training and developing employees to improve their skills, motivating staff so they stay productive and happy, managing relationships between employees and employers. It's not just about hiring and firing, it's about helping people grow, solving problems, and making sure the company runs smoothly with the help of its workforce. HRM also helps employees reach their personal goals while helping the company achieve its business goals. Managerial functions of HRM. HRM doesn't only deal with workers, it manages people at all levels in the company. Top-level managers, like CEOs. Middle-level officers, like department heads. Supervisors. Regular employees and workers. It helps these people work together effectively. For example, HRM might help a manager learn how to lead a team better, or help a supervisor solve a conflict between two employees. It's like the glue that holds the people side of the company together. People-oriented. HRM is focused on people, not just systems or machines. It understands that every employee is different, with unique skills, emotions, and needs. HRM works to bring individuals and teams together so they can contribute to the company's success. For example, it helps build strong relationships between co-workers. It encourages teamwork and collaboration. It listens to employee concerns and tries to solve them. HRM also makes sure that people feel respected and valued. When employees feel cared for, they're more likely to stay loyal and work harder. So HRM isn't just about rules, it's about creating a positive work culture. Task-oriented. While HRM cares about people, it also focuses on getting work done. Every employee has tasks to complete, and HRM helps make sure those tasks are aligned with the company's goals. Here's how. It sets clear job roles and responsibilities. It tracks performance and progress. It helps employees understand what's expected of them. For example, if a company wants to launch a new product, HRM will make sure the marketing team knows their tasks, the sales team is trained, and everyone is working toward the same goal. It's about turning effort into results. Development-oriented. HRM believes in growth, not just for the company, but for each employee. It helps people improve their skills, gain confidence, and take on new challenges. This includes organizing training programs and workshops, offering promotions and career paths, helping employees set personal goals. For instance, an entry-level employee might start by learning basic tasks. With HRM support, they could attend training, gain experience, and eventually become a team leader. HRM helps people become the best version of themselves. Future-oriented. HRM doesn't just think about today, it plans for tomorrow. It helps the company prepare for future challenges by building a strong, skilled, and motivated workforce. This means hiring people who can grow with the company, training employees for future roles, supporting long-term goals like expansion or innovation. For example, if a company wants to go digital in the next 5 years, HRM will start training employees in tech skills now. It's like planting seeds today for a better future tomorrow. Globally oriented. HRM is practiced all over the world, not just in one country. In today's global economy, companies often have employees from different cultures, countries, and backgrounds. HRM helps manage this diversity. It ensures fair treatment for all employees, no matter where they are from. Respect for different customs and values. Compliance with international labor laws. For example, a company with offices in India, the US, and Japan needs HRM to understand and respect each country's work culture. HRM helps create unity while celebrating diversity. Conclusion. Human Resource Management, HRM, is the backbone of any successful organization. It goes far beyond hiring and firing. It's about nurturing people, aligning their goals with the company's vision, and creating a workplace where individuals and teams can thrive. From managing people at all levels to focusing on tasks, development, and future planning, HRM ensures that the human side of business is handled with care and strategy. Its people-oriented and globally aware approach makes it essential in today's diverse and fast-changing world. In short, HRM is not just a department, it's a continuous, evolving function that fuels growth, builds relationships, and prepares organizations for long-term success. I hope you liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We are here to explain anything and everything. All you have to do is drop a comment and we will review your comment and post the video within 24 hours. All the best for whatever you are preparing for.
Welcome to our channel Brain Fuel. Today's our topic is HRM models. Let's dive into the topic. HRM models overview. So here we have list of HRM models, Warwick model. These are a list of models which different scientists have proposed to us. Like Warwick has proposed Warwick model, Ulrich model, von Baum model, Tichy and Devana model, Haver model, Guest model, and stakeholder integrated models. So, what's the purpose of HRM models? To provide a structured understanding of HRM. Example, content, stakeholders, strategic choices. Describe HRM characteristics and relationships. Helps people understanding HRM practices. Make HR practice more acceptable. So, these are the basic purposes of HRM models. So this is a picture of Warwick model. Here there is outer context, technical, political, legal, socio-economic and comparative. So this is related to business strategy context, inner context, HRM context, as these four topics are related to these three topics and these five topics and these four topics. So altogether these are related to HRM content. So what are these, like business strategy context, objectives, product market, strategy and tactics, HRM context, HR flows, work systems, reward systems, employee relations. We will discuss each and every topic in our upcoming videos. So next one, Warwick model. This model was developed by Henry and Pettigrew University of Warwick. Focus: aligning business strategy with HR practice by analyzing internal and external context, components, outer context, technical, political, legal, social, economic, comparative, inner context, culture, structure, leadership, technology, business outputs. So these are the which HR has to follow, or like HR needs to be trained on these topics. So up next, business strategy context, objectives, product market, strategy and tactics. HRM context, role, organization, HR outputs. HRM content, HR flows, work systems, rewards, employee relation. Next. Next is Ulrich model, proposed by Dave Ulrich in Human Resource Champions. This Ulrich model focuses on transforming HR from transactional to strategic. There are four roles of HR: as a strategic partner, align HR with business strategy; change champion, lead organization change. Like HR is a leader to change the organization in a way to get more profits and more output from the employees. Administrative expert, deliver efficient HR services. Here, administrative expert means like HR will take a part of administration in their hands. Okay. Employee champion, advocate for employee needs and well-being structure. So HR has to look upon employees as well, because they are the basic source of the revenue that which is generated by a company. Future strategic focuses: strategic partner, change champion, process focus, employee champion, admin expert, operational focus, day-to-day HR activities. So yeah, hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Help us grow. We promise to deliver each and every educational topic to you. Just throw a comment in the comment section. We will take care. We will post the requested video within 24 hours only. This is our promise to deliver you the best educational videos in our channel. Thank you. Welcome back to Brain Fuel, where we turn complex business concepts into clear visual learning. Today we are diving into world of HR tech, specifically how to develop and implement human resource information system, or HRIS. Whether you are a student, HR professional, or just curious about how organizations manage people smarter, so this one's for you. Definition of Human Resource Information System. HRIS is an integrated system used to collect, organize, process, and communicate information needed for effective HR management. It supports HR decision making and is considered as a part of the Border Management System MIS. Tannenbaum's definition: any system that helps an organization to acquire, store, manipulate, analyze, retrieve, and distribute information about an organization's human resources. This is a definition by Tannenbaum's definition. So yeah, any system that helps an organization to acquire, store, manipulate, analyze, retrieve, and distribute information about organization's human resource. So, according to Tannenbaum's definition, what is human resource information system is any system that helps an organization to acquire, store, manipulate, and analyze. Acquiring means collecting, storing means keeping it in a place, manipulating means making changes, analyzing is like seeing, or what we can say in a tabular form, research, anything. Retrieve matlab it's like lost, and distribute information about the organization's human resource. So whom we distributed, we will distribute it to our clients or managers, etc, etc. Objectives of HRIS: improve HRM ability to seize opportunities and tackle business challenges. So there will be challenges each and every day. HRM's ability to seize opportunities and tackle business challenges, to eliminate paperwork by digitalizing HR process. So nowadays, whenever you go to an interview, after you complete the interview, they will not ask for any physical documents. They just ask if you have a soft copy of all the like required documents or not. That's it. That's how HRIS has improved the like business in any company, on any organizations. Like, it is trend nowadays. Enable faster processing and accessing to HR data. So once you upload the documents, what HRIS do is, it makes your documents available to all the managers, HRs and other higher team. Like, whenever they want, they are just few clicks away to see all the educational documents that you have, or like any previous organization you work for, anything. So to create centralized hub for so what HRIS will do is to create a centralized hub for HR information, support implementation of employee self-service system. So if the company is still following the paperwork, they have to collect the paperwork, evaluate it, do background verification, all things at one place. So what HRS has done is employee self-service. Simply they will send a link, ask them to upload via documents, anything they require for. So up next, 6 steps in developing and implementing HRIS. The various steps involved in developing HRIS are as follows. First point, plan the system. It explains what are the objectives and activities that have to be done by the HR, decide work patterns, sequence and relationships, set system boundaries and scope. So yeah, it defines objectives and activities of HR, decide work patterns, sequence and relationships of HR information system, to set boundaries and scope for the HR information system, to organize the information flow, analyze the current information flow, compare it with ideal and standard flow, identify and eliminate gaps. So here steps are number 2, number 1 a little bit juggled, so please don't confuse, I'll explain it. So here, first what they will do is they will have a standard flow of what information has to be collected. Second thing, they will analyze all the given information from an employee and like check with that, like cross checking, we can say cross check it with the standard flow, either it is correct or not. This is not only in terms of documents, either you are working in an IT company, a BPO profile or anything, there will be a standard flow which has to be followed. So yeah, they will follow and cross check either if you're doing it correct, you're doing wrong. They will identify the mistakes and eliminate gaps. Implementing HRIS, Human Resource Information System. Choose between parallel or full replacement of old systems. Old systems will be replaced with new systems. Appoint and train specialized personnel. Ensure smooth transition and functionally. Choose between parallel or full replacement of old system. In the old system, like what we have discussed, physical documents and soft copies. Appoint and train special personnel, like if they are looking for a coding agent, okay, they will take a person who is specialized in coding, like who have studied BTech. Yeah. Ensure smooth transition and functionally. If they hire a BTech or the one who studied regarding coding, they can make a smooth transition and functionally. What will they do if a person comes with a degree and say he will do coding? Okay, that doesn't work, right? Take feedback. The 4 point is to take feedback. Regularly collect feedbacks from users, like how is the product, what are the changes that we have to make or we can make. Adjust the system based on environmental changes and user experience. Minimize plan gaps between planning and execution. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like the video, share it to your peers, your classmates or the one who is studying regarding this. Comment your thoughts and questions, like comment anything that you require to study, like you're looking to study and which is not available on YouTube or any platform, we will get it for you. Okay, just drop a comment, we will post the video within 24 hours, it's our promise. Don't forget to subscribe to Brain Fuel for more visual learning content. Okay, have a great day, goodbye. Welcome to our channel Brain Fuel. We are going to discuss alignment of HR strategy with corporate strategy. Welcome to Brain Fuel, where we simplify complex business concepts into engaging bite-sized lessons. In this video, we dive into the alignment of HR with corporate strategy, a crucial topic for anyone who is studying human resource management or working in organizational development. So yeah, this video breaks down the topic into 3 key areas which explained with practical examples and strategic insights, whether you're preparing for your exams, interviews, or just want to understand how HR contributes to your business success. The actions of HR department should actually support the HR strategy. So the HR department should support the HR strategies, the strategies that are made by the HRs. So for HR strategy to truly align with corporate goals, the day-to-day actions of HR development must reflect the strategic objectives. So yeah, there are some objectives that must reflect to the corporate goals. If HR is focused on activities like don't support its stated goals like retention means nothing but the amount or the percentage of employees they are going out of the organization every year or every month is calculated as retention. Development, you know what's development, right? Or performance management, then the strategy loses its impact. Example, if the HR strategy emphasizes employee retention, but the department spends most of its time on unrelated administrative tasks, the strategy won't support the border. See, if the HR strategy is applied on employee retention rather than administrative tasks, it won't support the border. Corporate mission, strategic alignment starts with operational focus. So yeah, it all starts with operational focus only. There should be cause and relationship between the components of HR strategy and components of corporate strategy. So yeah, strategic alignment isn't just about intention, it's about measurable impact. Each component of HR should have direct influence on corporate outcomes. This cause effect relationship ensures that the HR isn't operating in isolation but actively diving into business results. You got it? Wait just a minute. Strategic alignment isn't just about your intention, it's about measurable impact. Each component of HR strategy should have a direct influence on the corporate outcomes. See, each component of HR strategy, like each strategy should have a direct influence on corporate outcomes. Like every action, there should be a reaction with what they do. Like they shouldn't do anything which doesn't make any effect. So yeah, this cause effect relationship ensures that the HR isn't operating in isolation but actively diving into business results. Okay, HR isn't operating in isolation. HR is not isolated, not a single person who is doing his own business, but diving into business results, like helping in business results for better results. So, yeah, so that's this. If you like, you can take a screenshot and use it for your notes. For example, if the corporate strategy focuses on customer satisfaction means the star rating which we have. For suppose you made an order on Zomato, Swiggy, and it was late, the customer service representative will ask for a survey to do rating on Zomato or himself. That's called customer satisfaction. The 1 to 5 star rating and the 1 to 10 scale rating is called customer satisfaction. The HR invests in employee retention. The result is more experienced workforce that serves customers better. Retained employees often deliver higher quality service, creating a ripple effect across the organization. If the corporate strategy focuses on customer satisfaction, the strategy made by the HRs focuses on customer satisfaction, and the HR invests in employee retention. Okay, corporate focuses on customer satisfaction from employees, And HR invests in employee retention. Means if you increase employee satisfaction, like employee has a better view of your organization, then the retention would be less. The result is more experienced workforce than, just wait a minute, that serves customers better, retained employees often delivering higher quality service, creating a ripple effect across the organization. So company focuses on the customers and HR focuses on employees. In this way, when there is a relationship, then there is a cause and effect relationship between HR and the components of corporate strategy. They will deliver higher quality with creating a ripple effect across the organization. Next slide. Weight should be assigned to each component of strategy. Not all HR initiatives carry equal importance. Not all HR initiatives carry equal importance. Okay. Assigning weight to each component helps prioritize resources and time. This ensures that the most critical HR activities receive the attention they deserve and the strategy remains focused and effective. So yeah, not all HR initiatives carry equal importance. They have many initiatives like rewards and recognition, etc. etc. activities they will have. So they will have to assign weight to each component and help prioritize the resources and time. See, like if there is an offer running, there will be a huge customer intake, like more customers will interact with us. So yeah, in this case, is rewards and recognition important for employee, or making them pressure to do work is important? That they have to decide. Like it's totally according to situation. Yeah. If customer satisfaction is the top corporate goal, HR might assign 50% of its strategic weight to initiatives that enhance customer experience. See here, just like we have discussed now, there is an offer running. Just imagine there is an offer running. HR might assign 50% of its strategic weight initiatives to enhance customer experience. Like here, HR, what is he doing? Doing pressure on employees to this work, that work. एम्प्लॉय को खुश रखो, कुछ भी होने दो. Okay. Such as training and engagement. Meanwhile, less critical areas error reduction might receive only 7%. Its weighted approach keeps assigned business priority. So yeah, why this video matters to you? It's ideal for BBA, MBA, mainly MBA guys. Focus, because it's very important topic for you. I'll post all the videos related to MBA within 2 weeks, and UGC NET and HRM students, useful for HR professionals and business strategics, packed with real world examples and visual explanations, part of our business concept in minutes. So yeah, don't forget to like the video, share it to your peers, means your classmates, and those who know, who are preparing for MBA, UGC, etc. etc. And guys, please drop a comment whenever you need something else from our channel. We'll make a video on anything and everything. If you don't understand, we will hire lecturers for you, make them teach for you. Okay, just drop a comment, whichever subject, whatever it is, on which end of the world it is, we will bring it and drop it for you in this channel. please just drop a comments, and if you like the video, subscribe to Brain Fuel for more visual content. Have a good day. Welcome to Brain Fuel. In this video, we break down the concept of job analysis, a foundational topic in human resource management. You'll learn what job analysis really means, its key objectives like simplifying work and setting performance standards, the two major components, job description and job specification. Simple examples to help you understand and remember each concept, whether you are preparing for your exams or just want to grasp HRM basics. This video is designed to make learning easy and clear. Watch till the end and quick recap and memory hacks. Job analysis is like taking a magnifying glass to a job role, studying what the job involves, what tasks are performed, and what skills are needed. There are two definitions given by two different scientists. Edwin B. Filippo says job analysis is the process of collecting information about job duties and responsibilities, the outcome, two key documents, job description and job specification. As well as Dale Yoder emphasizes that job analysis is the systematic way to discover and record facts about each job and why this matters. Without job analysis, HR decisions like hiring, training, and performance reviews would be based on guesswork. Here, I want to make you understand what Edwin B. Filippo says job analysis is a process of collecting information about job duties and responsibilities. So like what are the duties, roles and responsibilities? Like if you are a person who is doing coding, like what are the duties and responsibilities you have? Like collecting that is called job analysis process. The outcome, two key documents, job description and job specification. Like whenever there are interview postings, you can see job description and job specification. Going to the next one. To simplify work, job analysis helps break down complex tasks into simpler steps. Objectives of job analysis. For example, if a company finds that employees are struggling with a software tool, job analytics might suggest redesigning the role or offer training. Here, see, job analysis helps break down complex tasks into simpler steps. Example, if a company finds that employees are struggling with software tools, job analysis might suggest redesigning or offering a training. If a company finds that employees are facing any issues with their software tool, what job analysis will do? They will suggest to redesign the model or offer training to the employees to get to know what and how the software tool works to make it simple and effective to work. Okay, up next, to set performance standards. It defines what good performance looks like. Example, a sales job might have targets like close 10 deals per month. These standards come from analyzing jobs. So, here how this example came up. See, a sales job might have targets like close 10 deals per month. These standards come from analyzing jobs. See, if there are 10 different people, like person A does 20 sales, person B does 5 sales, person C does 7 sales, person D does 10 sales. So on an average 10 people do 9.5 sales per month. So the company sets target to do 10 sales per month. Okay, this is how a good performance to set performance standards work in job analysis. Next, to support other personal activities. Recruitment. What's recruitment? Like hiring an employee to do their work. Okay. Training. By identifying skill gaps. So even if you are master at coding, like an organization needs you to work in their way. So the skills required will be made learned to each and every employee. Okay. Compensation by evaluating job difficulty. So yeah, of course there will be a compensation. See, if it's a night shift, there will be a night shift allowance to employees. Performance appraisal by comparing actual versus expected performance. This is a performance appraisal we will discuss in our upcoming topics. What's appraisal? What's the definition, meaning, and significance? In short, appraisal means the hike or the increment that an organization will give you for 6 months, 3 months, or 1 year. It depends on the organization totally. So yeah, we will discuss deep in this topic on our upcoming videos. Up next, the components of traditional job analysis. This is divided into two parts. Part 1, job description, and part 2 is job specification. This is written summary of what the job involves, what the employee does, what an employee does in an organization. Before approaching to the interview, candidates will be given a job description, what they have to perform, what they have to do, how they do it, and why they do it will be made them learn in the upcoming training sessions, etc. And the second point is job specification. This focuses on the person during the job, minimum qualifications, skills and experience, physical and mental experience. For example, for a customer service role, the job specification might include good communication skills, patience and basic computer knowledge. See, what's the customer service role? If any organization, there is a large organization like Amazon, see they sell multiple electronics, clothings, etc, etc. They sell multiple items, so there will be a multiple queries, daily incoming customers to report their issues. So this is called customer service role, and the job specification is minimum qualifications like inter, degree, and skills and experience. They will need some skills like typing speed and experience in previous organizations. Physical and mental abilities. Physical is something that can be considered or not, because few companies accept if they are physically disabled or anything, but mentally they have to be 100% good at work. And last but not least, don't forget to like the video, share it to your peers, comment your thoughts and questions, comment any topic, any subject, we'll get it for you, we'll explain it here, we'll hire lectures if needed. If you give good support, we'll get it for you. Subscribe to Brain Fuel for more visual learning context. Welcome back to Brain Fuel, where we turn textbook theory into practical clarity. Today's topic, performance appraisal, a cornerstone of human resource management, and that goes far beyond just rating employees. Think of it as the GPS for workplace growth. It helps organizations track how well people are doing, where they can improve, and how to unlock their full potential. Whether you are a business student, a future manager, or just curious about how companies make smart HR decisions, this concept is a must know. Next slide. In this video, we'll break down the definition, explore the characteristics, and dive into the objectives of performance appraisal. All in a way that's simple, visual, and easy to remember. Let's get started and fuel your brain with knowledge that sticks. So, definition of performance appraisal. According to Dale S. Beach, performance appraisal is a systematic evaluation of the individual with regard to his or her performance on the job and his or her potential for development. And there is another saying from Edwin B. Filippo: performance appraisal is a systematic, periodic, and an impartial rating of employees' excellence in matters pertaining to his or her present job and his or her potential for a better job. So, what did Dale S. Beach say? Performance appraisal is a system. First of all, you must know what is appraisal. So, every 3 months or 6 months or for a year, there will be a hike or increment for an employee or in an organization according to the inflation rate in their country accordingly. It might differ from different to different company. The set of rules might change, but basically it's that. So in our country, we consider inflation to increment or appraisal. So here, performance appraisal. The appraisal means increment based on the performance is the systematic evaluation of the individual with regard to his or her performance. Is a systematic evaluation means they score according to their individual with regard to his or her performance. See here clearly he states that appraisal will be evaluated on the basis of his or her performance on the job and his or her potential for development, like how much a HR or the management expects from them to develop in the upcoming years. So just erase it all. According to Edwin B. Filippo, performance appraisal is a systematic, periodic and an impartial rating of employees' excellence in the matters of pertaining to his or her present job and his or her potential for a better job. According what Edwin B said is, performance appraisal is a systematic and periodic. It's a systematic and periodic, just like I said just now. 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. It's periodic, and an impartial rating of employees' excellence. Employees' excellence means how they are doing their job and what is their potential in matters pertaining to his or her present job. Just like I said, present job and his or her potential for better job, like promoting them to other positions, just like that. There are so many examples for that. Let's just skip and continue our video. So the characteristics of performance appraisal. What are the characteristics of a performance appraisal? It is a systematic evaluation of employee performance. See here, it is a systematic evaluation of the employee performance. Employee performance will be evaluated systematically. It consists of sequentially organized steps. For everything we have steps like to do, what to do and how to do in step 1, step 2, step 3, like that, no? So here also same thing, sequentially organized steps. It's made by the company or organization, firm, anything it may be. It is a continuous process. They have to evaluate each and every employee and give them appraisal, and it's a continuous process. Every year or every 6 months it has to be happen for sure, or else the employees will leave the company or lose their interest in working in certain environments where their production or their effort is not appreciated in terms of money. Where evaluations are arranged periodically and according to a definite plan. They will have a plan and they will arrange it periodically. It is a systematic assessment of employees' strengths and weakness related to the job. It's a systematic assessment. It is a systematic assessment. Like there is a system with HRs of employees to determine their strengths and weakness related to jobs. Like HR will have all the data. If you have watched our previous videos, I have already explained it in HRIS, Human Resource Information System. They will all have all the information regarding the employees, what they do, what they cannot do, what are their strengths, what are their weakness, and it's a scientific approach. Okay. objectives of performance appraisal. So what are the objectives of performance appraisal, like what it has to achieve? To evaluate employee performance and provide feedback so they understand where they stand and how to improve. So to evaluate employees performance will be evaluated on basis of their performance. So what this will do is, the objective of the performance appraisal is to provide feedback. You know what's feedback? When an employee does a work in an organization, they will get a feedback or a comment from anyone, like team lead, HR, anyone, it might be manager. So they will get a comment from them. It's called feedback. Like what can I say? If you did a coding, you did run a coding, it's very good or it's very bad. So a team lead or a HR or a manager will approach you or call them to you. So they will make a comment on it. So what they will explain is, understand where they stand and how to improve. This is said to employee. What are their pros? What are their cons? How to improve? It all will be explained. So this is called as feedback, and it is done in each and every organization. It is totally unrelated to what organization does. Okay. To provide organized information for making HR decisions like placement, pay, transfer, promotion, or disciplinary actions. See here, to provide organized information, the information will be organized according to HRIS. This will be based for making HR decisions like placement. Like, see, if an low level agent or a low level worker is doing a great work at great pay, and he has a potential to have to lead a team, or he has leadership qualities, and there is a team lead who is who has become a lazy person, from he has been in the position from like 5 years or 10 years, he is not doing his work. So what HR will do is, he will observe from the organized information, they will demote the team leader and promote the employee to team leader position. So this is what it explains: placement and whom to pay, how much to pay more. Okay. If an employee is doing great work at their job, they should be appraised with the performance appraisal for sure, according to the metrics for sure. Transfer. If someone has good leadership qualities and you are opening a new branch in another country and he has good leadership qualities, you can transfer him, like he's the most trusted person in your organization, so you can do transfer. Promotion, as we have talked, placement, it will be covered in promotion only. And disciplinary actions. So what are disciplinary actions? Disciplinary actions are something like, it is out of rules and regulations of the company. It's called disciplinary actions. It will be like, mostly the disciplinary actions will be termination only, or first warning, second warning, third warning, like that. To determine employee strengths and weaknesses in order to identify further training needs. If an employee has good strengths, he will be promoted as trainer, and weakness in order to identify the further training. If an employee has weakness at their work, a HR will check with his reports, what he has done and where he needs training. They will schedule training, and that's it. The employee will be trained further. So to reduce grievances by developing positive superior subordinate relationships. So what is grievances? If you are sad with something, if an employee is sad with something, or 10 employees are sad with something, what this will do is to reduce grievances. Employee will share their grievances by developing positive superior subordinate. Sometimes what people or an employee needs is all they want is someone to listen. Also, this is basic important term in customer support. To confirm the services of probation employees upon satisfactory completion of the probation period. So, what's probation period? It's a term like you will be in the training or under observation in the first few months of you working in a new organization. It will be like 3 months, 6 months. In the probation period you will not get any leaves, and you will be monitored with everyone like client, manager, your HR, your team lead. So everyone will be monitoring you to confirm the services of probationary employees upon satisfactory completion of their probation period. Like how they done their probation period. Is it good? Employees work for the organization, or employees not good for the organization? Like that they will decide. And that wraps up our deep dive into the performance appraisal, from its definition and characteristics to its key objectives in human resource. If this helps simplify your understanding, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Brain Fuel, where we turn complex business concepts into clear exam ready insights. So, got questions or want us to cover another topic? Drop it in the comments. We are building this channel with you for you. Until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and fuel your brain with knowledge that sticks. Welcome back to Brain Fuel, where learning meets clarity and creativity. Today, we are diving into key concept in human resource management, manpower planning. Let's break it down. Manpower planning is also known as HR planning, is a process of determining how many people an organization needs and how to meet those needs effectively, as Coleman puts it. So, manpower planning is a process of determining manpower requirements and means for meeting these requirements in order to carry out the integrated plans of the organization. Coleman Bruce. So, this statement was stated by Coleman Bruce. Manpower planning. So, if you are making a building, so okay, if there is a time period of 2 months to build first floor, okay, so if you take 40 people, it will take 4 months. If you hire 80 laborers, it will take 2 months. So yeah, this is manpower planning, is a process of determining manpower requirements. See here, 80 people are required, and the means for meeting these requirements, the means for meeting requirements here is 80 laborers at a time for 2 months straight, and carry out the integrated plans of the organization. Here we took example of building, there he took the example of organization. Okay, this is what Coleman Bruce stated. Also known as HR planning, it ensures right number of people with right skills are available when needed. So what HR planning is, it to ensure right number of people. See, we require 18 number of people with building skills and are available when needed. We need them for straight 2 months. Objectives of HR manpower planning: forecast future human resource needs. Here, as we took an example of 80 laborers for 2 months straight, we will stick to that example. So we will consider it here. Forecast future human resource needs. We have forecasted that 80 laborers are required for 2 months straight. This is the forecast. Optimize use of current manpower. See, if there are 80 laborers and only 60 are working for you and 20 are taking rest, roaming here and there, doing their household works, we have to look over them and see if they are doing their exact work or not. Ensure adequate manpower ability. Align manpower planning with corporate goals. So here the goal is to make the building in 2 months. If 80 people work together according to the plan, so here aligning manpower planning according to the manpower planning, we require 80 people as planned, and the goal is to build first floor within 2 months. Identify surplus and shortage to avoid demotivation. There should be no additional laborers or shortage in laborers to avoid demotivation. If there are more people, work will be less. Less number of people, work will be more. So we have to make sure there are no adequate people or no shortage in people who can work. Features of HR manpower planning. Future oriented. Focuses on upcoming manpower needs. See, if for here we take an example of a company which makes sweaters. So, how HR will plan for the future? He will start making sweaters and hire more laborers like manpower needs for upcoming winter season. Like they will pile up the stocks and sell them in winter season when there is a high demand. Okay. This is a continuous process, adapts to changing organizational and environmental conditions. Okay, so this is a continuous process. This is continuously ongoing process throughout the year, or how many years the organization will be in the field. So up next, integrated with corporate planning, HR planning is not standalone. It supports broader business goals. So HR planning is not a standalone. Standalone means it is not only for the HR. It's for all the employees, managers, team leads, supervisors, anything it may be. It supports broader business goals. So the fourth feature is quantitative and qualitative. Balances numbers with latent quality. So there will be there should be balance between numbers and talent quality. So managerial responsibility ensures effective use of human resources. Okay, so every employee must be used like human as a resource. So it's a time based, long term 5 plus years aligned with economic and labor trends, short term 1 to 2 years. Both are complementary and should work together. Manpower planning isn't just about numbers, it's about strategy, foresights, and making sure your team is ready for tomorrow. Stay tuned for more insights right there here on Brain Fuel. And remember, smart planning fuels smart growth. Please like, share, subscribe to your classmates or who are studying HR management or human resource management. So, for most MBA students will require it. Please like, share, and subscribe for sure. Welcome back to Brain Fuel, where we turn complex business concepts into bite-sized brilliance. Today, we are diving into one of the most crucial pillars of human resource management, recruitment. Whether you are building a startup or managing a multinational team, understanding how to attract the right talent can make or break your organization. We'll explore what recruitment really means, break down its key objectives, and walk through the step by step process that companies use and find the perfect fit both in real world and virtual space. So grab your notes and let's fuel your brain with some HRM power. Recruitment virtual versus real. Definition of recruitment. Recruitment is the development and maintenance of adequate manpower resources. It involves the creation of a pool of available labor upon whom the organization can depend when it needs additional manpower. This was given by Dale S. Beach. So, recruitment is the development and maintenance of adequate manpower resources. Here, adequate means the required amount of manpower resources. So what Dale S. Beach said is recruitment is the development and maintenance of adequate manpower resources. Developing and maintaining the correct number of manpower resource. It involves the creation of pool of available labor upon whom the organization can depend when it needs additional manpower. So creation of pool, like hiring huge number of laborers when it requires additional manpower. So this was stated by Dale S. Beach. Recruitment is the process of searching for prospective employees and stimulating them to apply for jobs in the organization. This was given by Edwin B. Filipino. Let's erase this. So, what Edwin B. Filippo says is recruitment is a process of searching for prospective employees and stimulating them to apply for jobs in the organization. Like, stimulating means making them to apply job in your organization, like making them know the benefits, the salary and the hike, or the potential of work, anything it might be, just to attract the people out of the organization to make them employees of the organization. So, objectives of recruitment: build a pool of skilled and potential candidates. Here, the potential candidates, if you're looking for someone who can do coding for you, the potential candidates will be someone who has done BTech or who has done courses like C++, Java, Python, etc. Forecasting HR needs using statistical tools. So there are some internal tools to calculate the needs of the employees in huge quantities at the particular time of the year. So that are the statistical tools to forecast the HR needs. So if a HR needs 200 employees in a particular period of time, so they will forecast using statistical tools, increase job applicants and minimal cost. So we have to stimulate people to join our organization in the minimum cost, like doing a digital marketing, paper marketing, etc. etc. There are different types of marketing to increase job applicants at minimum cost. Mouth to mouth word and reference benefits who are working in the company or existing employees. Coming to align recruitment with strategic goals. So, if you have a strategical goal of 300 employees, you have to align the recruitment with using strategic goals. Use effective tools and improve section efficiency. So, what tools will you use to improve section efficiency to hire BTech people or the people who has done coding? So, in the trending, you can use AI, eliminate the fake people who doesn't have any experience in C++ coding or Java or any BTech. Okay. Up next, process of recruitment. So there are various steps in the recruitment process. Step 1, recruitment planning, identifying number and type of vacancies. So the recruitment planning is identifying number and type of vacancies. If you have 200 vacancies who can do coding, so you have to identify the number, how many people are required and what type of people are required for the job. Set targets for applications and yield ratio. If the ratio is 100 is to 3, set targets accordingly. If you want to hire 30 members, you have to set a goal of 3000. Step 2, strategic development. Decide where to, how to, and when to recruit. Here, campus and fairs are example. Okay, you know campus placements. So if you're looking for a person who can do coding, you can go for a campus like which campus has BTech, and look for the people who are great at their skills, great at studying, great at coding, and you can hire them. And how to recruit: internal versus external sources. External sources will be digital marketing, the campus fairs, etc., etc., and the internal sources will be the existing employees. You can like insist them to make other people join our organization, give them rewards upon upon making other people join using the referral. You can offer them this much amount of money. Every organization gives a different amount, but this is how it works usually. Decide when to recruit. If there is a season, like if you want more number of employees in the month of November, December and January, you take that case. You have to notify them that whenever the interview has happened, we will only able to make you join our company at the month of November for these 3 months only. Step 3, searching begins after line manager signals a vacancy. Active search for suitable candidates start here. So whenever a manager signals a vacancy, a HR has to active search for suitable candidates. So this will start here. The hiring process will be started here. And that wraps our deep dive into recruitment virtual versus real, from definitions to objectives and full process that powers modern hiring strategies. Whether you are an HR student, a future manager, or just curious about how organizations build their dream teams, I hope this gave you clarity and confidence. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Brain Fuel. Well, learning meets creativity. Got questions or you want us to cover a specific topic next? Drop it in the comments. Your ideas fuel this channel. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep your brains fueled. Hey learners, welcome back to Brain Fuel, where business concepts get simplified, visualized, and supercharged for you and your success. Today we are zooming in a key HRM topic that decides who gets hired and who doesn't, the selection process. From initial interviews to psychological tests and even physical exams, selection is more than just picking a candidate. It's a strategic filter that shapes the future of any organization. So, if you are preparing for your exams, interviews, or just want to understand how hiring really works, this video is a shortcut to clarity. Let's break it down step by step and fuel your brain with some serious HR wisdom. So, selection process in HRM. Selection, so this was told by Yoder. Selection is a process by which candidates for employee are divided, those who will be offered employment and those who will not. So, according to Yoder, selection is a process in by which candidates for employment are divided. So, the candidates will be divided for employment in their particular organization, or those who will be offered employment and those who will not. Selection is the process of choosing from among the candidates from within the organization or from outside the most suitable person for the current or future position. This was stated by Kuntz. Selection is the process of choosing from among the candidates from within the organization. So, here what it means by within the organization, like if they are looking for a team lead role, so they can select within organization. If a person or an employee who is at low level of the organization and doing great things at his job and also has leadership skills, he can be chosen for the team lead role. Or from outside, here outside means they can choose an employee or a team leader outside the organization, the most suitable person for the current or future position. So there are number of steps in selection process. So here we start steps in the selection process. Step 1, preliminary interview, basically the first round of interview, a short initial screening to eliminate unqualified candidates, accesses basic info, education, experience, personality, and salary expectations. If promising, the candidate receives an application form. So here, a initial screening to eliminate unqualified candidates. If an organization is looking for a candidate who has done with the degree and the candidate who has approached for the interview has only inter or 10 plus 2 qualification, so they will eliminate this candidate who has 10 plus 2 only. He will be told as you are unqualified for the job. So access to basic info, education, experience, personality and salary expectations. See, basically if a person has, for suppose, 12 lakhs per annum expectation and the company is only offering 9 lakhs per annum in their offers. Okay, so at the point of salary expectations, he might be rejected or can be negotiated to 9 lakhs package. Here, education, as we discussed the first point, the qualification and the experience. If the organization requires experience of 1 year or 2 years and a fresher candidate approves the organization for the interview, he will be unqualified. And the personality, the way the person is dressed and how he speaks, how he talks, the way like he gives hand motions, like he shows emotions in his words or not. If they are choosing for a coding, it will be not required, but if they are selecting for a customer experience or customer support, then the personality is required for sure. If promising, like if the candidate is promising that all the above are satisfied. See, all the above means qualification is qualified and the person has personality and the salary expectations as per company norms, experience and education, everything is perfect according to the organization requirements, then the candidate receives an application form. Let's go into the next step. The application form collects written data, personal info, qualifications, experience, salary expectations, helps eliminate unsuitable candidates and maintain records. So there is nothing much difference in this second step as compared to first step. Collects written data like collecting resumes, personal information like where they studied, when they studied, what they studied, qualifications, experience, and what experience they hold, what are the salary expectations from their organization. This helps eliminate unsuitable candidates and maintain records. See, if an organization has a condition like if a candidate approaches for the interview, then he can't approach for the interview for next 30 days. Then in this case, they can maintain records. If the candidate approaches again, they can unqualify the candidate again immediately. Like if the candidate approaches within 30 days of time period. Let's go to step 3. Check for reference. Evaluates candidate background via former employees, friends, or professionals. So here, evaluating background, like if there is an employee, existing co-worker of the organization, and he refers this candidate to approach interview. This evaluates candidate a background via former employees or friends or professionals. Ensures credibility and reliability. Next, coming to step 4, psychological tests. Assesses behavioral traits and performance potential. Useful for understanding personality differences. So there will be some kind of steps. Usually round 2 or round 3 or the interview, the psychological test happens where there is a test as per the organization's requirements. There will be a performance potential, like how much is the employee or candidates potential to do work in their organization. Useful for understanding and personality differences. See, every person is different, has different personalities. The one who has the required personalities for the organization will be chosen. Coming to the step 5, employment interviews. This is a most widely used technique. Why this is a most widely used technique? Let's learn. Structured interview. Preset questions based on job specifications. Here specs means specifications. Okay, so what are the job specifications? Job specifications is nothing but the specifications which are required to do the job in the organization, the skills required to do the job or the make the work done at the end of the day in the organization. There are two types in this, structured and unstructured. Open-ended discussion about experiences, aspirations, fears, required skill interviews. So here most of the organizations will follow unstructured interview where they ask open-ended questions like if you write playing chess is my hobby, what is your n2 so there is a calculation of chess, there is a n2 or something they call it, there is a score for chess. So they will like ask a open-ended question, what is your n2 score? Okay, so never make mistakes on your resume, just write what you know. And about experiences, like previous experiences they hold in other organizations. Aspirations and fears, what are their goals to achieve and what are the fears. Requires skilled interviewers. This requires skilled interviewers. If you even ask open-ended discussion and the candidate will not be able to answer all the questions perfectly, but he communicates in a good manner, like even if he's wrong, he states it fluently, like without a break, the communication skills you required will be fulfilled. So this requires a lot of skill to the interviewers too. The person who is doing interview is also important in this step. Step 6, approval by supervisors. Supervisors evaluate the job specific knowledge and qualifications. Final approval for selection is granted if satisfied. Only and when the supervisor is satisfied from the candidate that he can do the job in this organization, then only the final selection will be granted if satisfied. Step 7, physical examinations. Matches physical capabilities with job requirements, protects company from future compensation claims. So here if we take an example of timber cutting company, a candidate comes with only one leg. Here in timber factory, a person will require two legs for sure, because there will be a heavy load they will be carrying around, each and every day, every time they'll have to carry heavy load, and with one leg he can never do it. So if they hire an employee like that, they can file a claim for compensations too. So in this step, they eliminate these type of people to protect companies from future compensation claims. Step 8, induction and orientation. Induction is something like when a new candidate joins a company, and HR or the president or the CEO of the company will approach the batch of employees, or if there are few employees or a single employee who has been hired, they will let them know what, when, and where the company started, in which year, and what they do, do's and don'ts in the company, rules and regulations, privacy policy, POSH, etc. etc. They will explain everything to the employee how to behave correctly in their organization. Introduces new employees to organization's work and profile, vision, mission and goals, culture, values, policies, growth paths and code of conduct. Selection isn't just about filling vacancies, it's about shaping the future of an organization, one decision at a time, from interviews to inductions. Each step ensures the right person lands in the right role. Thanks for turning into Brain Fuel, where we turn textbook theory into real world clarity. If this breakdown helped you understand the selection process better, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow learners. Don't forget to subscribe for more visually engaging concept driven content. And if you got a topic you're wrestling with, drop it in the comments. We are here to make learning smarter, sharper, and whole lot more fun. Until next time, keep building your knowledge one step at a time.